Welcome back to another episode of TemTem with your host Ventor. That's me! Last time we got beat up. And I'm hungry because guys in chat were talking about pizza. But this time we're gonna see about getting revenge or whatever the story has in store for us. Anyways, that makes you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, rumble, all that fun stuff on all our social media platforms listed down below. I appreciate each and every one of you, and don't forget to check out the Rising Storm podcast, located on most podcasting platforms. With that being said, Carlos, what you want? Ha, good one, partner. You must have been truly exhausted. I am, it was tough. Yeah, a bit intense for everybody. Where are the others? We won? Safe and sound? Yes, we won. Kisawa won. And with it, the whole archipelago. I didn't say your name, Wibbit. It's over. Far from it, my friend. Very far. Nothing hurts too much. I'm fine. What's in a name? Letters. Letters are in a name. Real name? Is your real name Carlos? Because this guy's name is Carlos. Good, I need a partner, not a martyr. I don't think we've seen lots of Glim Pupoto. Speaking of which, I heard what happened to Max. They had it coming. You and I both know that's the pain talking partner. You're not like that. Yes, I am! Here in Kisawa, Clan Pusoto showed its true colors, but now they're not even martyred to control the archipelago. I'm sorry, Ventor, I arrived too late to catch General X before he jumped on the last Pusoto airship. Where's everyone? By the Congress, of course. What? Musa has sent word to all the dojo masters of the archipelago, summoning them for an extraordinary council here in Uhuru. All the islands? Yes, isn't that something? I've never heard of anything like it. Whether we want it or not, things are moving fast. The whole archipelago has a rude awakening. We're expected at the Congress, by the way, you and me. Are you a dojo master? Yes, and I'm also the Queen of Arbory. Do you hear that? Tuelise is making me a new profile picture based off of the Sailor Moon character. Yeah, it's Carlos. I even put it on my channel info, so I got nothing to hide. I learned something today. Carlos guy. You could have just looked into my channel info to find that out. People really need to do their own research these days. Tell me about it, Wibbit. But research is boring. And Philip is gonna be a Sailor Moon character. Instead of Sailor Moon, it's gonna be Sailor Philip. Come on, get your kit. They want to hear our version of this whole embargo. Oof, it's getting late. I'll run ahead, but don't tardy. We're at Umojo Square in the upper district, close to the airship terminal. Don't make the dojo masters wait. I don't think I've ever gotten an explanation on what Clan Pusoto actually is. Like, they're just a random group of people that we're beating up. They're not giving us any rhyme or reason or who's a what's it. Where do we need to go? Up here. I would like to thank all the dojo masters who answered our call. The call of Kisawa and who are with us here today. Dojo Master Sophia for Denez. Dojo Master Tihani for Amnesia. Captain Coley of the Quetzal Volunteer Brigade representing Tukma. Who's this? Master Dr. Sasaya for Saponku. Have we been to Saponku before? I don't remember. And Professor Constantinos for Arbory University, representing the dons of both colleges. I declare the first archipelago congress open. This has no precedent in recent history, Ventor. Dojo Master Tihani has the floor. Thank you, I shall be brief. Many of you have never heard of the name of Clan Pupopo until today. I, however, have been investigating them for some time. On a research trip to Dinez, I heard of ransacking ancient ruins at Windward Fort. A certain Lady Lottie turned out to be behind those disturbances. Not yet. Okay, I didn't think so. I knew she had been associated with certain Arborian elements a long time ago, so I decided to have the matter professionally investigated. Musa would like to call a witness. Please, Carlos. Why do I feel like we're about to enter a buttload of dialogue and this is all going to be really boring and I probably should spam click it, but I'm going to read through it because I want to know what's going on even though I'm not interested in what's not going on. In Ventor, I was wondering what you'd been up to. By the Solaro, Ventor. Ventor! The Archipelago Congress recognizes Carlos and Ventor of Deniz. They are both members of the Resistance and served honorably in the Battle of Uhuru. The free people of Kisawa thanks you for your service, friends. I'm a private detective. I was hired by Tahani to investigate this Lady Lottie. Soon her trail led me to a secret society known as Clan Pupopopo. I tracked them from Deniz to Amnesia, where Lady Lottie was coordinating a so-called scientific mission to the Nok volcano. And the Pupolpi had provoked an artificial eruption for the purpose of creating Diamond TemTem. Oh no, this rings a bell. That's when I came across Ventor, a young tamer from Zadar. He helped me foil the Bazoto. Lurking now so Philip can say sexually misinformed things behind my back because his dog stepped on the bee. Okie dokie, Webbegal, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. Ventor infiltrated the volcano and shut down the Poopy. I'm just gonna call him Team Poopy. Which was led by a certain Dr. Hamijo. Wait a minute, did you say Dr. Hamijo? Yes, Dr. Sasaya, let us hear the whole story. My old friend Badra Ture informed me of his strange comings and goings here in Kisawa and growing a number of airships heading this way. So, while I was at Arbory to investigate Lady Lottie, Ventor was supposed to liaise with Badru Ture here. I think we all know the part of the story. What did you find out in Arbory? Lady Lottie is related to the ancient nobility of Lochburg, but I found no other clues. Lochburg. Name drop. Means nothing to me. It was a dead end when I tried to get back to Kisawa to reunite with Ventor. Well, I have no clue, Jim. No clue. Thank you, Carlos, and thank you, Tihani. Ventor, what else can you tell us? I had that same Lady Lottie as revenge for kicking her out of Fort Dennis. We crashed in Tugma and almost died. Once I reached Quetzal, I was thrown in jail. Sorry about that. And then Ventor came to my dojo and he joined the Resistance. What can you tell us about Max? They were evil. But they're dead now. The general himself killed them when they refused to follow orders. We are all sorry for your loss, Ventor. Anything else that we could use? I don't know. I'm gonna close my eyes in 3, 2, 1. A shame he managed to evade us then, but we have achieved a great victory here and now we know our enemy, do we? We must stay alert and seize the initiative before this happens again. He definitely was stronger than Lady Lottie. Remember when you bury a body, cover it with endangered plane so it's illegal to dig it up. Follow for more gardening tips. Philip is a master gardener. Very well, I think this is enough information for us to deliberate. Blah blah blah, follow masters, we must agree on course of action and do so fast. Poopy, Team Poopy have lost the battle but not the war. War, I'm not sure we could call it that. It's like as much as anyone here, Dr. Sasaya, but I'm afraid that is precisely what it is. We must be careful with the words. The Dons of Arbory are aware of supporting archipelago-wide operations that they see as a threat to their independence. What we call it is irrelevant, fellow masters. Let Kisawa be a warning to all of us. If we fail to unite the strike against Poopy, we will be defeated. If you tolerate this, your islands will be next. Let's continue. You did well, Ventor. Come, let's talk in private. This is going to take them a while. We should get a move on. Why are they doing it out in the open, not like in a Congress building thingamajig? I think that's short-sighted of them. Well then, we need to decide what to do next, Ventor. I'm hoping the boss has some new leads to pursue. Oof, that was a long conversation. Hello again, Ventor. Here we are again, the three of us. Last time it was in Nunga. A year ago? Oh. Time travels fast. Time flies. So where do we see it now, boss? Has the Congress come up with a plan? Sort of. We have some of the preliminary understanding, but not the firm resolution I wanted. Getting the whole Congress to agree on a joint action is going to take more time than I thought. Time for action, I guess. Sounds too experienced. What kind of plant? Spoken like a true gumshoe. We can't just stay put until Archipelago Congress reaches the decision. Agreed. We need to take the initiative, go on the offensive before the Team Poopy can reorganize the strike again. Sophomore John is going on and on about aliens. Wibba guy is calling them out. Problem is, we don't know where. And every time we go somewhere, the Poopy strikes somewhere else, or always one step ahead. I need clue to follow, boss. Well, I've got Lady Lottie's diary. You've got what? Let me see. Where did you get this? Oh yeah, we found it in the banyan tree. No, I didn't, John. I'm streaming, so I don't check when I'm streaming. That's computational partner. Paige is more useful to you than me. She seems to be describing some sort of TemTem taming technique. You find something useful, Carlos? A clue that takes us to their leader or some indication of what they're up to next. I'm on a boss. I'm going to need some time to see if there's something worthwhile here. It was great. Thanks to all of you coming by and hanging out. Of course, John. I did my best. I set like 50 alarms to make sure I was up and popped in. I left a lurk for you. Because I was tired and my stomach was hurting. Good. Get to it then, Ventor. Listen, I must get back to Amnesia. I have to discuss all this with Riri. But before I go, there's something you could do. Come on, Damer. What do you want? A boring life at the dojo? This is the time to prove your mettle. I need you to talk to Sasaya. She's the dojo master Sapanku and an eminence. She pretty much invented digital TemTem back in the day. In fact, back then, Hami-Jo was one of her most promising pupils. We all have some history there. Anyway, long story short, she might know something about him that we don't. While Carlos pursues the Lady Lottie glue, I want you to talk to Sasaya and follow the Hami-Jo's trail. Dialogue. Dialogue. Too much dialogue. Oops. Okay, where's the Sasaya person that she was talking about? We're gonna go back up here and see if that's where she was. No. Is she on the map? She is on the map. We'll go here then. That commission you did and posted on Guild is still amazing. Always makes me laugh hard. You. Sasaya. I wonder if they have any books on applied psychohistory. Oh, you're that Ventor, is it? The Denizen Detective Psychic, right? No, I'm Ventor, Tamer Extraordinaire. I've seen my fair share, nay, more than my fair share, of cocky young tamers, but what do you want then? How dare you! I don't like you! I hope you trip and fall and break your ankle. Would always Webigas says, you still hang here on Twitch as a viewer? Come, I don't see you when I stream. Thank you, Jim with a G, for B-Day wishes. Webigas calling you out, John! The one about object software, John? I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm investigating Hami-Jo. Ah, there we are. Tiani inquired about that too, but then she had to meet that detective of hers. Says you seem to be working with him. I suppose I can trust you. John says I'm only here on Twitch because both my kids are asleep right now. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to make it. Well, story time then. I'll try to keep it brief though. Not like those long reigns of Professor Victor. Every time he tells the story I want to tear my hair out. No, just tell me about Hamijo. Alright, you're lost. Suffice to say, Hamijo is an old colleague of mine. We had ethical differences, and he vanished, bitter and furious. He joined Clan Basoto until the Congress. And let me stop you right there. Can't you see it's all connected? There's a clear link from the Anak incident you mentioned to Clan Bella Poopy having abundant digital TemTem to the invasion of Kasawa. They have an abundance of digital TemTem? The only digital TemTem I've seen from them is from Max. That's like a story plot hole. Don't say that they have abundance of digital TemTem, but don't give them an abundance of digital TemTem. For some time now, digital TemTem have been disappearing from my lab in Nanto. With all his lab assistants or local tamers being a bit cheeky, a bit greedy. Now I see a pattern, and there are rumors about a fortified cloud going around, which I dismissed as folktales from drunk villagers, but now I don't think so. Fortified cloud? I like the sound of fortified cloud. I need to catch up with chat. Wibbit wants sex, that's all I hear. Wibbit guy, haha, drain the swamp, brother. Missed a Wibbit guy thing, I think. Philip is pulling the sex car, that's all I see. Yes, the object that they shot down today over in Michigan. I'm just waiting for my youngest to wake up for the last brother of the night. Oh, last bottle, not brother. Last brother of the night. Why are you feeding your youngest all his brothers or her brothers? Jim with a G. You will all see him soon, says Genua. Sophomore John says, I have a 4 and 2-year-old. Jim with a G says, 3-year-old and 4-month-old. John says, congrats on the newborn. That's awesome. Webiga says, check out Philip Schneider. He pulls the 6 card on me. Sophomore John says, is a cannibal, duh. Jim says, don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I like the way you think, Jim. I use that phrase all the time. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Philip added a new quote. Too similar to legend and fairy tales like Nantoshima Monogatari to be taken seriously, but it matches some testimonies we heard from Kisama Resistance Fatas at the Archipelago Congress. Some sort of massive fortress that they can move around. Telebos. I've not heard that name before, but could be. And there's the issue I want to tell you about the TemTem disappearances from my labas in Sapanku. That's okay, you suck at defending your TemTem. That's all that matters. One of them seem to have escaped or been purposely released into the wild. It's got some problems with local TemTem accident, but now I'm not so sure. There's been a major poopy operation in Sapanku going on for a while, right under my nose. Plot twist! You're the mastermind of Team Poopy! Not so fast, Sapanku is a big place, trust me on that. We don't have the time for you to be checking all over the place looking for Poopy. Looking for Poopy. We don't have the time for you to be checking all over the place looking for Poopy. The clan should be preparing a new attack as we speak. You need to narrow it down a bit more. Once we're there, I can help you as much as you need, but we'll need more precision location. An airship, of course. I'll speak to Carlos, attaboy, and don't forget we need an airship. Sabango's too far to rock hump. Really. That all the way, or whatever you call it. Again, so Philip can pull the blah blah he wants out of the poem. Blah blah. Spun blah blah blah. Got it, Wibba guy. Your conspiracy theory. Got it. Okay, we need to talk to Carlos again. Where is Carlos? I think we need to go over here. An unknown object was shot down over Michigan today. The Pentagon said it has an unknown propulsion system. It's not a balloon. Oh, didn't know about that. Wouldn't surprise me if it's China. Partner, how did it go? We need an airship. Well, because there was always normal. I mean, if you can convince them to let you ride again. Last time was a bit bumpy. Yes, that makes sense. Where's Sapanku is the question. Actually, there's something I want to show you. I've been studying this area a lot. The sacred text. Telebos to Awaba. Keep operations Zhao beyond going to garrison it. Telebos. Yes, it must be that giant flying fortress that someone's have been reporting. And Iwaba is a wild region at the edge of Sapanku. Exactly where I would hide such a massive thing. Pelosi's husband's latest victim escaped again. We got it, Ventor. We know where the poopy are hiding. We know where the poopy are hiding! Is in the toilet. We can hit them before they can plan another attack. Quick, go to Musa and sail to Awaba as soon as you can. Oh, more dialogue. I know what I'm gonna name this episode. Too much dialogue. I need to figure out what I want to eat after this. Alright, Musa. I need an airship. The Pelago Congress is in practical stalemate. Tiani and I couldn't get them to agree on a major coordinated action, so we had to rely on just individual until we can learn voices. You guess that means you. What a surprise. Step forward. As president of the first Archipelago Congress, it is my privilege and honor to grant you, Ventor Dennis, special congressional agent. Yay. You will act as a specially appointed representative of the Congress, right hand and vanguard in the fight against Clan Poopy. I'm so very tired. So am I. Ever kiss someone? But we must fight on. We shall go in Sapanku, fight, plains, mountains, Kisawa. We shall fight breaches, Denez, flying fortress high above. NSD, blah 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 blah. Like this paragraph right here could have been completely removed. Ship Narwhal, Congressional Vessel, Audia Turret, Agent 2. We have first priority for revealing a launch slot. All our friends of Liberty. Nom. Nom nom. Go back to the dojo now. Go on, Ventor. Of course, you leave all the heavy lifting to me. Fine, I never want to see you again on my stream, Sophie John. Now I get it, you avoid my streams because you're a UFO and you think I'll shoot you down. Probably lurks just to spite his fans. Sophomore John lurks a lot. He was a lurky turkey burkey. I really need a lurky turkey emote. Normal's at your service, shall we set sail? Yeah, Sapanku. I think we can go back to the other islands now. Fighters on board. We're bringing the fight to Poopy. I'm alive but scared, but I'm with you, Ventor. We all are to the end. Just the Ponku. So what's the plan beyond making it to Sapanku as fast as possible? You're asking the wrong person. This is Ventor who's calling the shots. Really? A dojo master like yourself following orders from a mere tamer? He's not a mere tamer, but a special agent of the Archipelago Congress. It's not about orders, Captain, but about doing what we can to defeat Clan Poopy. Okay, but he's not the boss of me. As a matter of fact, he didn't even pay for their ticket. Captain? Well, it's true. He was just some kid we picked up in the news because Tahani gave him a free ticket, and all of a sudden, get over it, Addy. You keep bringing that up. Sophomore John is actually part of the establishment. I should have known better. Controlled opposition. Haha, that is why I love Whippet Guy. We had to fib it. And now we have a Cibbit. It was all Fibbit earlier, and now it's all Cibbit. Now that Philip is gone. Adia, my name is Adia, don't you? And Ventor is a congressional special agent. Ventor now, Captain. Anyways, he's still sleeping. Huh. Ah, finally some rest. I really needed that. After that last battle, I was completely exhausted. Well, better get going. Gotta catch that Telebos flying fortress. Blah 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 blah. And with that, we're gonna wrap up this video right here, right now. So for those on YouTube and Rumble, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, follow Rumble. Check out all our other social media platforms listed down below. I can't believe we didn't do a single battle this episode, but it is what it is. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic morning, noon, or night. Be sure to check out the Rise and Storm podcast on most podcasting platforms. And we are out. Peace.